Hey everyone, this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KVsocial team. Before we get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. Now, I do apologize for starting the webinar a bit late. Unfortunately, there was a short power outage for me and I had to reset all the computers and all. All right, and I hope a few minutes late is I didn't keep you waiting for too long. All right, perfect. So we have you have Lucian, we have Ryan, we have Dana as well, we have Don, all Mark's sales as well. Perfect, and Bionics Media here as well. A lot of familiar names and a couple of new ones perhaps. Now, today's focus is going to be all about lead generation, but we're gonna do things a bit differently, and perhaps it's gonna be something new to you, especially if you're not into lead generation that much. All right. So just to make sure I pace this webinar correctly, because again, these webinars are usually, well, they're not scripted in any way, but we do want to make sure that the topics we cover is something that everyone can use and apply in their business. All right. So with that said, I want to ask you a quick question. Who here already have a list and who's satisfied with the number of subscribers he or she has? Give me a one if you're satisfied with the number of people on your list. Give me a one. Or a two if you're perhaps a total newbie to list generation, you don't have a list yet, or perhaps you only have less than 1,000 people on your list and you would like to build that up. Exactly. Exactly. ROG Young said it. If you already have a list, none of your customers would be here. Exactly. So if you already have a list and you're just here for the fun of it, I don't want to waste your time. This is not the call for you. Okay? We are focused here on generating leads. No members, no signups, no subscribers, or perhaps you would like to expand from a few hundred to 1,000 or more. All right. Will there be a replay for this? Yes, there will be a replay. It should be available by 8 p.m. Eastern today. That's if GoToWebinar is not going to break the recording in any way. Okay. Usually we don't send out the replay on the Facebook group or the KV Success group. We do send it via email. And usually the email has a subject replay. Okay. So going back to our topic. As you can see on your screen right now, to get 23,000 leads without selling, without product creation, and without ad cost, without running ads. Now, I'm not saying that this is not a good method. This is a method we use pretty much every 3 to 6 months. But if you're just starting out, this can be somewhat difficult because you have to juggle the time with the family, you have to juggle the time with your full-time job perhaps. So the method I'm going to show you is that means you don't need to sell any product, and that means you don't need to create any product as well. And most importantly, you don't need to spend money on ads. Now that is very, very important because as a newbie, as someone who's new to the market, you're going to have limited budget and time. Now, what I can promise you on the call is that this is not your typical outdated stuff that doesn't work anymore. What do I mean by outdated stuff? I mean that the methods that you see on websites with has an opt-in and gives you an ebook to download after you sign up. Those outdated stuff that used to work maybe 5-10 years ago, but now it doesn't work anymore. And some of these methods are going to be familiar to you because we use them. And secondly, it is something that a lot of big companies use as well. A little bit of similarities there. And we're going to show you how that works. Now, The main thing here is that you have to have the right mindset. Getting opt-ins is not about selling something down the line. It is gonna be something that you can think of, but it should not be the main focus for your lead generation. The main focus or mindset that you should have is you need to be able to provide value, right? You need to be able to provide value, and customers will thank you for it. Now, if I was gonna ask you right now, sign up to my list and get a free ebook all about doing webinars. That's option number one. Option number two is I tell you, sign up to my list right now and I will do a webinar with you. Now, let me know which option would you pick if you had that choice. Option one, where you just get a boring ebook, or option two, you get to work and get something that's really valuable for you and for your business. Absolutely, option two, right? Nobody would select a boring ebook compared to being able to work with someone or something that is going to be useful to day-to-day businesses. And that's the mindset that you need to have when you create some kind of opt-in or landing page that generate leads. The bonus or the freebie should be valuable enough for that person to take the time and effort to type in their email address. It should be valuable enough that it is going to be worth 4 times over their time and effort. Something useful, something that people would appreciate. And this is the same kind of marketing that has worked for Dropbox. Right? Who here, by the way, has heard about Dropbox? Give me a 1 if you have, or a 2 if you're totally new to Dropbox. Dropbox is an online cloud storage service. It's similar to Google Drive. But what they did, because they can't compete with Google, they don't have Gmail accounts, they don't have the money that Amazon has. Exactly, Dropbox, up viral. They use referral marketing to get customers. Now, how did that work? Now, let me show you how that works. All right. So let me get a quick sheet here. So let's open up, yeah, Notepad or Paint rather. Right. So how did that work? What they did was you have your opt-in form, right? Oh, not this one. Where's there we go. So step one would be free offer, right? So on this free offer, they would provide you the basic services, right? Basic services. It's gonna be, for example, 5 gigs or 1 gig of storage. Now, you will get that. You will get that after. Oh, see, yeah, you will get that after you've confirmed your email address, right? So it's gonna be email address here, email address. Now, without the activation code, you can't get you can't get the, let me just zoom in a bit here. There we go. So without the email address, you can't get an account. So you have to confirm your email address here. All right. So weirdly, there we go. All right. So after this, once you confirm your email address, then you can refer friends, right? You provide a referral service. So, what's the reward? The reward is additional storage, right? So, additional storage if they refer their friends. And that's going to repeat the process as well. So, it's going to come back. It's going to come back right here. Oh, not this one. Uh, so, it's going to come back here as well. So, it's going to keep repeating every single time. That means they never have to run ads. They never have to pay for traffic. Now, I'm not saying that they really didn't do that, do any paid ads, because I don't know much about their marketing. But what I do know is that this method worked very well when it comes to generating leads. All right. So before I move on to the next part of the webinar, is this clear so far, by the way? Offer value. The main concept here is don't think about just selling something. It's a one-time thing. Offer value. They stay on your service because they know they might get additional stuff, but they also share with their friends so that you can get free viral traffic. All right, so guys, let me know if this is clear so far and how this kind of referral service works and how it can help you generate free traffic. You have to have something to offer. That's the main point there. Now, what you don't want to do, right? What you don't want to do is offer a boring ebook that nobody wants. Right? Because this saying, this phrase, the money is in the list. If you don't have a list, there is no way for you to make consistent money every single month, every single day. This is not overhyped words. This is absolutely true for any business. You can rely on ads, but the question is for how long? How long can you rely on ads until it becomes too expensive to run? How long can you rely on SEO until the juice runs out? Now, let me show you the conventional way and how most affiliates and most websites generate leads. On opt-in pages on blogs and websites. Now, give me a show of hands. Who here have seen opt-in pages or pop-ups on blogs and websites? I'm getting a lot of ones. I'll say it's Robert, it's James, Daniel saying one as well. A couple of friends saying one. I think most of us have seen this. If you haven't seen a pop-up form or perhaps a landing or a sign-up form on a blog, then I'm not sure where you've been for the past 5 to 10 years. This is the most common setup right now. So in fact, let me show you an example, right? If we go to Google right now and search, for example, marketing online tips, right? We will actually see this in pretty much all of all the websites. So let's see blog. There we go. So this is the conventional method. Now, this used to work. Now, unless you are already getting hundreds and thousands of clicks every single month, then this might work, right? This might work for you. But getting traffic and converting the traffic into leads is hard stuff. That's a big problem that a lot of people don't or can't solve, right? Exactly. And some are even saying that it's not compliant anymore, right? You do need a checkbox here that's gonna say, um, I agree that this service will be used on this website, blah blah blah, to make it GDPR compliant. And a lot of websites still are not able to cope with that. By the way, as you can see, we still see a lot of websites that don't that are not GDPR compliant. And this is a big problem. Look at this, right? So you can see that there's also a pop-up here when I try to exit out the website, and it's just another boring ebook. And people don't usually want to see that again and again because it's not valuable. If something is right, if something is offered and delivered every single time, like a certain product, it can be a bit different, but it's basically the same product with a different content or different context, it's gonna get boring. And you also see paid ads. It's a very conventional method of getting leads and traffic. Paid advertising. Paid advertising, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, but it is expensive. Now, if you're a Facebook ads expert yourself and you have a lot of experience with SEO and PPC or pay-per-click advertising, maybe this will work for you, right? If you already am an ads expert and you want to run your own paid advertising, and perhaps you also have the budget to stomach the cost, because the cost of generating leads right now, the average cost is around $6 to $7 per lead. And that depends on your niche. If you're into a very competitive niche, like online marketing or affiliate marketing, it's going to be around $6 to $7. If you're into a less than competitive niche or not very competitive niche, let's say real estate and all of that, then it's going to be lower, around $4 to $5. But still, it's going to cost you money at the end of the road. It could be money that you can recoup after several months, but it could be something that's going to be a total loss. There's a risk involved. Now, let's say you have figured out, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to get leads from my website, from my blog, and perhaps to your own offer. You still have to figure out how to deliver that freebie. Now, who here does have a landing page builder? Give me a one if you do. I think most of you already have. It can be anything. It could be Optimized Press, it could be Kyvio, it could be Insta Builder, Insta Pages, Convertry, several. Okay, if you have several, pick one. Pick one with the one that you like the most. All right, so have that figured out. Now, let me show you the typical method. All right, so typical method is, let me just open up Paint again. All right, and let me move this as full screen. All right, oh, All right, there we go. Let me just move go to webinar here. The typical method is you have your links. So this could be from websites, posts, and others, right? Oh, let me just, all right, there we go. So after this is you link to your opt-in page. For example, get a free software by signing up. Okay. Now, once you're done this, that will go to that will then go to a thank you page and download link for the offer. Now, just a show of hands, who here have seen this funnel? Link, opt-in page, thank you page. Put in a 1 or a yes if you've seen this in basically every website out there. A lot, says Rick. Now, there is a slight and very big fatal flaw on this funnel. Why? What is that fatal flaw? Thank you pages. Why are thank you pages a flaw? Can anyone guess the reason why thank you pages are a flaw? Let me know. Can anyone guess why? Real estate should have an offer on the thank you page. Maybe, but that's not it. No monetization. Monetization should always come after the offer. Right? Thank you pages should not have other offers. Yeah, some do that, but again, that's another fatal flaw. That's another kind of worms to open up. Traffic stops there. Exactly. Traffic stops on thank you pages. But the biggest fatal flaw is that people don't always provide you an active email address. Who here have seen that happen? You get 100 leads, you send out an email, and only a percentage of those actually open up the email. Who here have experienced that phenomenon? I have an email address specifically for opt-ins that I don't check. It's a real email. I open it up every 3 to 6 months just to keep it active, but I never open up the emails. Who here have experienced the same, well, either as a customer or as a subscriber or as a marketer, that you get a ton of opt-ins, but never has anyone opened one email campaign? One, one, one. A lot of people have experienced this, and this is actually the biggest reason why lead forms, for example, don't work very well, because you're using a thank you page instead of confirming or verifying the emails that you're able to generate. So here's how you can avoid that problem, right? So you have to understand this. The solution for this is fake email or inactive email means no activation code, right? No activation code. So let's say you don't have a freebie to give away. What's the solution for this? Because if you don't have a freebie or something to offer, then this is basically useless. Right? You can't use an activation code for something you don't have. So how do you find products that give you giveaway rights? Now, one of the resources we actually do or, or go through is IDPLR. Now, who here is familiar with PLR products? I know Ryan is familiar with it. Ryan says PLR. Yes, exactly. PLR products are awesome. But the problem is with PLR, let me actually send this to everyone. This is our own PLR resource center. There are free ones there as well. You can check it out. Just in case you want to check out a freebie, just make sure, although, to check the licensing. All right. So can everyone see the link, by the way, in the chat? It's idplr.com. Yeah, there's a ton of PLR products there that you can use as a freebie if you're into affiliate marketing, if you're into basically any kind of marketing. Look for software whose software usually converts better, or membership training that works better compared to just regular ebook and stuff. Okay, so it's idplr.com. Again, we're not selling you IDPLR. We're just giving you our resource to find PLR products. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to set up in order to do this. First is you need an opt-in page, right? So you can go to Kyvio, for example, and create that, right? And once you have done that, is you need to be able to create a thank you page that has an activation code in the in that page itself, and they have to use that activation code with the email that they received in order to activate a certain bonus, or the other way around, right? So depending on how you want that set up. Now, there is a slight problem with this because it takes, well, a couple of hours to do, especially the part where you need to create an activation code. That means you do need to either create some kind of password on your giveaway, and you might need a solution for that. You need to create an opt-in page, you need to create some kind of offer, and you need to create the email as well, right? You have to create the email as well to deliver that. Now, that is on top of where you need to get traffic from. If you don't have a steady source of traffic, let's say a website that is getting thousands of clicks, that is a big problem. But let me show you how a lot of people are getting free traffic on Facebook. All right. So let me show you this. Now, who here have seen these posts? A very long post here, and what it does is it provides value, provides basically a guide on what topics are going to be discussed, and you have this. If this interests you, comment "I'm in" under this post, and we'll send you a private message with follow-up and details to make sure it's a good fit. Who here have seen these posts? Give me a 1 if you have. And these posts are actually generating a ton of referral traffic. Look at that. And this is the same concept that is being used by UpViral and Dropbox. You will now learn the exact method. But instead of people just giving you fake email addresses and they still get access to the software, right? You still get access to the software. you're going to be able to only get the most active emails with this method. But instead of taking hours to do, let me show you the shortcut. All right, the shortcut is called affiliate rate, and it's going to be released in a couple of minutes from now, exactly 11 a.m. Eastern today. And until 2 p.m. Eastern, the early bird is going to be available for it, and you'll be able to use this software to speed up your list generation. And this has worked very well on several niches, and it will work for you as well. Now, as you can see from the data here, this is not just your typical opt-in form wherein you have an offer and you have a thank you page. This actually confirms the email addresses are valid, and only people who are providing real email addresses are able to get that reward. Now, Ryan is saying here it's not allowed on Facebook anymore. You mean the comment bait? There is a way around that as well, right? It's not as clear as compared to it was way back in 2016 or 2015 or 2017, but there is a way around that as well, and we're going to teach you that method. Now, with this method, there is no Fiverr, there is no Facebook scraping or Facebook email scraping. That is illegal, by the way. You don't need to run Facebook ads. You don't need to do SEO. You don't need to sell any products. You don't need to launch products as well. We're going to cover everything for you here on this call. I'm going to show you how it works in 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to get your affiliate rate value offer up on your opt-in page or bonus page. So how do you do that? So first, you need to log into the software. All right. So can everyone see the affiliate rate dashboard here? Give me a 1 if you see that. Now, here's one of the big problems with PLR products. You can't rebrand them, right? And usually they are very, very out of date. Now, again, you can do this here. You can sign up for a free account and all that. But most of the products here are not really good. In fact, let me actually show you. Let me log into IDPLR. We actually have an account here, I think, that's still active. There we go. Yeah, it's no longer active. We actually haven't used this for a while, but yeah, if you look at the products here, most of them are ebooks, some videos, some software, and the software is actually quite old as well. So these are not very hot products per se. With affiliate rate, you actually get the products that people actually want. So let me log back in here. I'm logged out for some reason. All right, so I've been logged out. So let me just log in really quick here because I've been talking for 40 minutes long. All right, so let me log in and let me show you what's inside the members area and what kind of bonuses you'll be able to give away. Again, this is unlimited, right? This is unlimited giveaway rights. All right, so let me see. Let me just log in really quick here. All right, let me just get my account here because I've been logged out here. All right, so let me just log in really quick here, guys. Again, all right, so here we go. So can everyone see the dashboard right now for affiliate rate? All right, perfect. So how does this help you speed things up when it comes to generating leads? So the first thing you need to do is connect it with your current autoresponder. Right? So if your autoresponder is not listed here, if you don't use ActiveCampaign, you don't use Aweber, you don't use GetResponse, Mailchimp, Market Hero, or SendLane, don't worry, there is a custom option as well. Okay? So let's say, for example, just for demonstration purposes, you're using Mailchimp. So you're going to need the API key for Mailchimp, right? So I already have the API key here. Click on connect. And there we go. Our Mailchimp account is now connected. So how about the products that we get access to? So all you have to do is go to browse products, and you have unlimited giveaway rights to all of these products here. But this is not just about the products here. You can completely rebrand this product. Let's say, for example, if I want to rebrand the email validator software, I can go to click on customize. And here I can simply connect it to with my autoresponder, what list it needs to go to, right? And if I want this to be GDPR compliant, my opt-in statement here is 100% spam free, guaranteed. Example like that, right? You have your compliance statement here, information collected here, information collected here will only be used for this website as either promotional offers and products. All information will not be shared to any other network or website. All right. Now, you will need a e-verifier affiliate link, right? So you'll also be able to get a verification link, and where you can use that to verify the email addresses for everyone. You also have rebranding rights. That means you can change the sales page URL, the script name, and the support URL for that product. So you basically have full rebranding rights for that product. So you can rename it as your own products the way you want it. So how important is this for anyone who's providing bonuses? It is very, very important because you're now able to position yourself as an authority for either for links, for reviews, link master, for products here that people want to get. And since it is your bonus page, it is your it's you're going to be your support link. There's going to be that consistent flow of traffic and monetization. It's not just boring PLR products that have links to some guy or some girl that you don't know. These products are going to link back to your website, establish you as an authority, and you even have your own support to handle as well. So now you have a resource that allows you to rebrand products and software as your own to generate leads. And it has its built-in email validation system as well. So all you have to do is 3 simple steps with affiliate rate. You don't need to set up validation tools and all that. All you have to do is get your affiliate rate offer into your bonus page if you have that already, and your users will download a free rebranded light version of the software, right? They get to see the software of what they're getting. And to activate the software, they need to provide an email address, right? And they need to provide an email address, and that means they are going to provide you the right email address because it's going to be required for them to activate the software. We've seen this happen on Camtasia, on Microsoft, and Dropbox, and now you can do the same. you can use a free rebranded light version of the software, and once they get the software, they need to provide you their email address, right? Again, to activate the software. Guys, who here sees the value of this email validation tool? That means you never have to deal with fake email addresses. You never have to figure out or to send thousands of emails costing you so much money that you don't even get someone to read the email addresses or someone to read the messages you're sending out. That sucks. This fixes it. You'll be able to build your list through a giveaway empire that is smarter than regular ebooks, smarter than thank you pages, and smarter than the regular conventional methods. So I'm not clear on what the actual bonuses are. So the bonuses are here. Okay, so once you log into the software, you will get all access to these bonuses. Giveaway rights. That means you will be giving them away to your subscribers to entice them to sign up. Now, we've seen this before, right? We've seen this opt-in page, thank you page, boom. And then after a few weeks, you send out an email to them and sell them an offer or an affiliate product. We've seen this happen. But 90% of the time, those people signing up to your list will not provide you a valid email. They will just give you a fake email so they can claim the bonus. All right, are you with me so far? Give me a quick yes if that's clear so far. So instead of providing that software as a freebie, you're still doing that, but with a twist. You provide them a free download, a rebranded light version of the software. So that means they get to see and experience the software. And step 3, once they activate the software, it's going to ask them for their email addresses, right, in order for the activation code, to get the activation code. Fake email addresses means no activation code. They can't open up the email. So this allows you to generate free leads. It generates a free software that you can rebrand as your own. That by itself is valued at $497, and you get access to multiple tools here. And you get the email validation or licensing tool here as well on step 3. This is what the offer is all about. If you're someone who wants to give away something but you don't have any tools that you think is valuable, that you're confident that your customers will find useful, then this is going to be for you. And for the first 10 people who will jump in, we'll also get our exclusive limited bonus, wherein we want to drive traffic for you. That means I'm going to walk you through our proven system on how to generate free traffic on Facebook, Twitter, and as well as SEO. I'm going to work with you and even do a post for you where you can get free traffic and generate leads. But this is only going to be available for the first 10 people on this call. And this is not the only bonus. This is on top of all the bonus you also get with affiliate rate, which includes resell rights to get clicks. So if you don't have any product to sell right now and you also want to monetize, then you're gonna get resell rights, unlimited resell rights for get clicks, and you can use this as well as a product to sell. You also get resell rights to mobile user. That means you can use this software and sell to create highly optimized mobile sites without programming knowledge. And all of this is going to be available for you at 27 bucks. All right, that's a one-time lifetime access fee, and you get all of these software here, and of course the licensing software that comes with it. All right. Leonard is asking, what is the value of a list if the niche with my products are not related to the bonuses? Most of these products are quite general in a way, right? They're not specific to online marketing. Let's say, for example, any business would love to have an email validator tool. Any business would like to have some kind of YouTube spy software to help them look for the best tags, right? Basically, these are tools that all businesses might be able to use. Of course, if you're into a very specific niche, then I would say this is not for you, right? This is more for a general and online marketing world or niche. So any software here, as you can see, you have link tracking, link manager. As you can see, we can customize this really quickly. There we go. And add in our sales page for this and all that. And of course, this is already GDPR compliant here. You don't need to set up another whole different problems, open up a new kind of worms there about being GDPR compliant and all that. That is already built into the tool itself. All right. So guys, if you're jumping in and want to get access to all the resale rights I mentioned here, as well as our personal assistance on generating your leads for you on Facebook as well, and be one of the first 10 people to jump in, give me a yes or one right now in the chat. It's $27, a one-time lifetime access fee. Now, please do note that the pricing I'm showing here is only valid for a few hours. It's only valid until 2 p.m. Eastern today. What do you make compliant? GDPR compliant, Leonard. It's a new law passed by the European Union about generating leads and not sharing to other sites and all. So it's a new, yeah, you can just search this on, you can search this on Google, and you'll see that what it's all about. Basically, it is a new requirement for collecting information over the internet. Okay, it's a different policy altogether. This is only GDPR is only for those who are, if you're generating leads outside of the US, especially from leads from the UK or Europe, then you need to be compliant with their policies. Okay. In fact, a lot of websites right now are not even GDPR compliant because they can't work around that problem. It's a big process. Now you have this lead generation tool that is gonna help you generate leads, and as well as it is already compliant with the new rules and policies governing collecting information or personal information online. All right, so guys, if you want to get access right now, and if you want to be one of the first 10 people to get our help, our personal assistance on getting your leads, then jump in right now. The link to go to is link.kvsocial.com/affiliate rate. All right, so if you jump in right now, are there any upsells for this? Well, with any software, there's always going to be upsells, but the upsells are completely optional. Again, for those who are wondering about upsells, again, please do note that all the upsells that we mention or do not mention about a product are completely optional. All right, only get the upsell if you think it's necessary, if it will be valuable for you. Okay, if it's not valuable for you, then don't, again, by all means, don't get that upsell. If the main offer is enough for your business right now, go for it. But if you think that the upsell is going to help you get more value in the long run, then go for it. Okay, we don't want to force anyone to upgrade just because for the sake of it. So going with that, there is an upsell. All right, so the upsell is the Affiliate Raid Pro. Now, this is something that you can use, especially, right? Especially if you want to set your own price on a certain product. Now, what this means is that first is you get additional 8 pro versions of a software that you can give away and you can use as an upsell itself. That means they activate the tool, they get the light version, right? As you can see from here, there's a light version and there's a pro version. The pro version, yeah, means that you are making money with their purchase. Now, this works very well with the trial method. This is the same concept when you go to Microsoft, for example, and download Windows or download a software. They give you a 7-day trial, a 15-day trial, or 14-day trial. They ask for their email address, and after the 14-day period, they try to sell you the software. Now you can do that here. So if you want automated monetization, that means you don't need to create email address or email campaigns to get them to upgrade or get them to buy a different software from you, then this is going to be an upgrade that you can go for. So you'll be able to get the upgrade link built into the software itself and have your affiliate link there, of course, and you can set the price as well to any price you want. So if you want to sell, let's say for example, you are giving away the Link Metrics version 2.1 as a freebie, right? They download it, they activate it, they keep on using the software. Now, if you have the pro version, you can set up a sales page URL here, and you can push them to upgrade to the pro version so that they will be able to get more features. And you get to price that anyway or however you want, right? And of course, you get to keep 100% of the profit as well. Okay. So does the system allow us to put our own bonuses, example cookbooks, on sausage making? Leonard, it is more on for one bonus, one page system. You can do that via your autoresponder by itself, right? So if you connect this with your autoresponder, you can have a autoresponder series in which you can provide additional bonuses to your subscribers. All right. All right. So I'm gonna change the offer for a bit. Now, for the pro version, I'm gonna give something differently. For the pro version, the first 10 people who are going to jump in as well, I'm gonna provide you a 7-series autoresponder email, which you can just fill in the blanks with any product that you want and to monetize your list. There are 7 emails you can set up for day 1, day 0, up to all the way to whatever day you want that email to be sent out. So it's an autoresponder series that you can use. In fact, once you have the emails and you already have an autoresponder to use, I will even set it up for you. All right, that's given you have an autoresponder, okay? So if you have an autoresponder like Aweber, Kyvio, InstaMailer, we'll set up those emails for you if you get access to the pro version as well. This way, you have more options for monetization. Okay, so guys, if you want to jump in, the link to go to once again is link.kvsocial.com/affiliate rate. And for the pro upgrade, this is available for a low one-time fee of only $37. Now, please do note that both the main offer and the OTO or the upsell is covered with the no questions money back guarantee. You have full 30 days to use the software. And if you're not fully satisfied, you're not able to generate results with this, just contact support and we assure you that you're going to get a complete refund. You can even keep our bonuses as our way of saying thank you. All right. So my aim is to help you generate leads within the 30-day period. And if we fail, simply request a refund via the support, and it's no harm, no foul. If we can't generate leads for you with your help, with our help, then this is not for you, and you deserve a refund. All right. So guys, let me know if you're in for the main offer and getting the light version. Give me a yes or a one right now in the chat. But if you'd like to have autopilot monetization with the pro version, give me a two right now as well in the chat. And please do note that once you get access to the software, please make sure to contact our support with your JVZoo receipt. It's going to be Kyvio or support.kyvio.com or support@kyvio.com. You should see that you can see that link in the chat there. All right. You need to create a opt-in page, Leonard. So you need to connect it with your opt-in page, and the software will do the delivery for you instead. Okay. All right, so guys, let me know if you have any other questions before we wrap things up. Again, if you need help with the software or if you can't log in, you can contact affiliate rate support by inspiredsoft.freshdesk.com. And if you already got access and you want to claim all these exclusive bonuses, make sure to contact us via support.kyvio.com or support@kyvio.com for the email address there. And make sure to send in your JVZoo receipt. Okay? All right, perfect. So let me know if you have any other questions. And if not, then we're going to wrap things up and make sure that only 10 spots are filled with this. And I'm going to close out the bonuses as well because, again, I can't do more than 10 people for this bonus because it's going to take too much time on my part. And of course, we're going to show you the strategies as well. We're going to give that to you. That means you'll be able to replicate and do your own campaigns in the future as well. On your own, yeah. Okay, let's do 5 or 10 more seconds for the Q&A, and we're going to wrap things up. So as for your own bonuses, yeah, you need to provide that through either your autoresponder or through your own bonus page. Okay, so since I don't see any other questions coming in, I think we're gonna wrap things up. Thank you everyone for joining the call. I do hope you enjoyed today's call, and I do hope you get in because this is an amazing offer, especially for the licensing software that will help you give away tools and verify emails in the same process. All right, so guys, I hope you enjoyed today's call, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Bye everyone.